Hey guys, welcome back. So within the last few days, I've replaced my front brake pads, my rear brake pads, put a brand new rear tire on the bike. These floorboards here are brand new. I just put those on a few weeks ago. Got them from Bubba's Tri-City Cycle. Check them out, Linwood, Michigan. Today what we're going to do is an oil change. I picked up a new filter and 4 quarts of oil. So yeah, we're gonna do an oil change on her today. If you've seen my other videos, I been waiting a few days. I probably didn't have to wait another day, but I was busy yesterday to fill this up with primary fluid. I already put a new gasket on it, Permatex on both sides. Well, you'll have to check out the video. It's not finished yet, but subscribe and like to my channel. Hit the little bell to get notified. And I'll let you know when the video is done. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do when we do an oil change is we want to warm up the oil. Now, I rode to work today and just got home a few hours ago. It's a half-hour ride, so I know the bike's warm, but we're going to start her up anyways. Now either you can just go for a quick ride or just let the bike sit there and idle. All you want to do is get that oil warmed up so it drains out faster and you get all that sludge that might be built up in there. So okay, I'm going to get everything I need: a drain pan, the oil, a new oil filter, and I'll be back. Alright, so like I said before, you just want to start the bike, warm it up, get that oil nice and runny. Yeah. So now we go underneath the bike and you make sure you get a drip pan. And right here, if you can see, right there, 3/4 inch socket fits right on there. So we're gonna take that out. And then I also like to crack the oil tank cap. And then you just let her drain. Alright, so while that's draining, it's always a good idea to wipe your inside of your plug off, because this is actually a magnet on the end here. And it'll catch little pieces of metal shavings that might be floating around in there. So you always want to wipe that off, get that nice and clean so it can do its job again. Now, I also have Permatex on here because I guess I Permatex everything. So I'm going to peel that off, put a new bead of Permatex on before I plug this back in, and then continue on with the oil change. Alright, it's done draining. So I've got my plug here that I cleaned all up. I put some Permatex on it. We can move this out of the way now, but keep it here because you're gonna need it. I'll make sure it's not cross-threaded. That seems a little tough going in, so I'm gonna check it out. Oh no, that's going in nice and smooth, yep. There we go. There we go, finger tight. And then you just give it a little bit with this, just till it's snug. You don't want to do it too tight. You'll strip it out. Alright, so I got my new oil filter here. And one thing you want to make sure you do is get a little oil under here and just wipe it right around there like that. It just helps it give it a good seal. Another thing I like to do is fill this up with oil first, at least 3/4 of the way up. This probably will take almost a quart alone. No, not even close. Alright. It's a little fuller than I wanted to fill it, but let's see how I do. There we go. Spin it on. And if I remember right, I think I just do it hand tight. Just give it a little. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so you can see, got my brand new oil filter in. I drained it. I put the plug back in the bottom. Now it's time to fill it up with oil. All right, here's my 3rd quart I'm putting in. And if you can see, I'm using Valvoline 20 weight 50. It's a high zinc, more for high mileage, I guess. I don't know. It's what I've always used. I always liked the way it ran with it. So it's $8 a quart at Advance Auto right around the corner. So I don't know if they can say it's a racing oil, but I don't know what that's all about. I guess if you're a racer and you know, leave a comment below. Let me know what the racing part is all about in this oil. Alright, so I just finished up an oil change. The last thing you want to do is after you get it filled up with oil and it's all said and done, start the bike up and let it run. You want all that new oil to circulate through the engine, through the oil filter. And if eventually back into the oil tank. After you let it run for a few minutes, go ahead and shut her off. I don't know why that sticks. Have to get some oil in that. And I want to check the oil again. And as you can see, it's low. It's not even to the full cold line. So I have about 1/4 of a quart left here. I'm gonna dump that in. And that's it. An oil change on my 1998 ElectraGlide Classic. Check out the next video where I'm going to give her a good wash and make her shine. Thanks for watching.